favorite teachers, respected teachers, and our fellow colleagues. I would like to request Babu sir to please come up on stage. Sir has just arrived, and I would request Partho, Devashish, and Mahashweta to come up on stage, please. It's a privilege and an honor to have Babu sir here with us today. But we do, sir. The way we know you. Sir, we would request you to kindly say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, 89 Batch, for organizing this function. It's really wonderful to be back again with you. Familiar faces, some not so, because over the period of time, the people change, their faces change. They either get too fat most of the time, or but then some of you have remained the same. Raj here, he seems like gain weight. Otherwise, diminutive face the same. He's good here. So it is difficult to dress with boys and girls anymore. But okay, say you growing up, it's been a privilege being a teacher. And at the time, of course, I was very active in class and very kind of proactive with the stick at times. Yes, you can't do that anymore. You'll be back to court. Yes. So it was a wonderful welcome as we stepped into this hall. When you all kind of gathered around, and it's a bit embarrassing, kind of matha tekne wala. But again, thanks for organizing this. It's really nice being back again with you, and I hope we'll have a lovely time. And please carry on with the program.
Thank you so much, sir. It was so inspiring. I would now like to request Mandira sister, ma'am, to please come up on stage, and request the three hostesses also to come up on stage. Anuradha, Sushmita, and Paramita. Ma'am, would like to request you to say something, please.
Well, it's so nice to see your 1989 batch. Actually, seeing this, all of you, in the school classrooms, and now after so many years, the faces remain the same, but how you've changed. It's really wonderful. Looking at everybody's face, I'm going back to those days when I was in your classroom, teaching. Did I teach you English? Social studies? Okay. I don't teach social studies anymore, but I do teach English in class 12. But it's really very nice to see all of you here with lovely faces. And I've been so grateful seeing you all and being a small part of your life in the process of your growing up. That is really a very wonderful feeling for me. And I wish you all well in life. Go on like this, keep smiling, whatever comes. There may be ups and downs in your life, adversities, but like this, like today, all of you are looking so happy, cheerful, like going back to the classroom days and the school days. Okay, be like that. Don't lose your childhood. There's always a child in every man, so be that way. Let the child in you be alive all the time. Thank you and wish you a wonderful future.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Would like to request you to be on the stage and also request Babu sir and Mamoni sister also to come up on stage, please. We would like to request Ravi Shankar Khatlari to come up on stage, please.
Thank you, Raj. Good evening, one and all present here. It's our proud privilege to be here on this occasion. 1989 batch matriculation examination. We are very proud, madam. Madam also taught me in College of Education, B.Ed College, apart from my teacher in South Point School. Now today, in loving memory of our dear departed Minati Chanda madam and Dilip Chanda sir, lovingly referred to as Big Sir and Big Sister, you were a pioneer in the field of education in Assam. In fact, the entire northeast of India, when you had set up this wonderful institution, South Point English School, back in 1960. Your vision and guidance have been a blessing to thousands of students settled around the world. Both of you have been an epitome of cheerfulness, kindness, and wholehearted dedication towards all your students and have always been a source of inspiration. We shall be ever grateful towards you. May we always dash in the walk of your blessings. Alumni batch of 1989 South Point English School, Guwahati. So may I have the pleasure to request our Patro, Maheshata, team of friends over there to please hand over the memento. And also I would like to request Babuda, now the principal of South Point School, Mandira Madam, and Mamunidi to take the memento from our batch. I still cherish the beautiful days we once had in South Point School. It was nice meeting. We shall never forget the blessings, the inspiration, the guidance of our big sir and big sister, whom we still miss today. Thank you everyone. Thank you all. God bless us. I would like to request Babuda or Mamunidi to say something about big sir and big sister.
Well, as you all know, my parents started the school in 1960. My mother was one of the pioneer in Montessori system of education in the northeast in Assam. At the time, Assam was comprised of Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, and all those other states. And then she did her training in Mussoorie, and then put in some 2 years. Put in 2 years of 2 years of service in Mussoorie, in Dehradun, by the way. And after marriage, she came back to Guwahati, settled down here. My father started his career as a businessman, part of the family conglomerate. But then he also took a liking. He had always been helping out my mother with the setting up the school, like in the administration of the school. But then he took up teaching full time later on. So it was still class 3 that the school operated for quite a few years. I and my sister here, my brother, younger brother, we are all alumni of the school. We started in class 3, and what was the system at that time was the boys would go over to either Don Bosco or in what was that other one? A central school, and the girls would go to St. Mary's, Bengali school, girls' school, and other such schools. But then gradually it expanded with the guardians insisting that they carry on with the children carry on with the education in the school, went up to class 10. Well, you are all a big part of the SEBA system, right? Yes, but it is not no more SEBA school right now, as you probably be knowing. In midway, we changed course and we kind of shifted to CBSE. It seems that was the flavor of the day around that time. people, guardians and parents preferred CBS to SEBA, so we had to oblige, we moved, and it was a good decision, I think. You know, and then we, from being a primary school, went on to become a secondary school, and now we added 2 more years, academic years to our school, and it became a full-fledged senior secondary school. We don't call it higher secondary school, we call it senior secondary school as per the CBSE parlance. Well, if you have been to a school, it's really expanded, not just in size and buildings and number of students and all that, but also the facilities provided. So as per the CBSE norms, we have to provide a lot of facilities for academic, for special laboratories, which was probably not in existence at the time. Or we were just beginning to provide some sort of computer education, right? If I remember, computer education, did you have computer education? Not even that? Ah, yes, because SEBA had always been very slow in bringing in new courses and curriculum. So, but now of course, probably know, practical component of every subject is a must. All subjects are practical, including English, by the way. Something called ASL, Assessment of Speaking and Listening Skills. So, and the laboratories, apart from academics, we have scholastics, we also have to provide amenities and facilities for post-scholastics. Those whose children are going to CBSE schools, probably aware of that. So we have to provide playgrounds, indoor stadium, coaches to train them. Like as of now, we are organizing, we are hosting the inter-school football to CBSE under 17, under 19 football tournaments. Okay, in 2 grounds in Guwahati, and that we know it's always the CBSE always insists that we conduct it, and we do it quite well since. And our teams, our school team, had also been doing quite well, been champions twice and played at the national level. And well, my parents did their bit. We are kind of carrying forward the legacy, and of course at that time it was really difficult because the concept of private English medium school was pretty new. Ours was the first privately managed English Montessori non-missionary English medium school at that time. And now, of course, a lot of them, of course, the number of students who are going to English medium schools are really kind of multiplied over these years. Everybody prefers English medium school and privately managed schools because of the probably efficiency and output and results shown. Well, academics have been tough, has really kind of become very technical, as you might probably know. And earlier we used to I'd explain some lessons and then we will discuss question and answers. Probably the more difficult one, the answers are good, are dictated to you. Many of you would prefer kind of memorizing them and reproducing them in the examination during examinations. But now it's no more. It's like everything is skill based. Anybody here in teaching profession? You are? Okay. You also, he's the professor. Okay. Oh, lovely. He's principal now. Yeah. So you all will know the difference between the earlier mode of education system of education now. It's quite very technical and very different from what it used to be. Now it's all skill based. We don't teach content. We teach skills. We kind of teach concepts. We teach skills. So it's all been skill-based education, and the type of examination is not just the production of whatever we have kind of given you or dictated in the classroom. It's basically the student's own concept that they have to kind of utilize to come to to answer questions, to respond to questions in the question paper there. So it's become very, very different now. Anyway, that's in short what the scenario is like in our school and and elsewhere in CBSE schools. And as you all know that we are also kind of co-scholastics like sports and cultural activities, literary activities. We conduct many such. You will be happy to. At that time, we used to have school function. Not always. Couple of times yes, we did, but not always. Once or twice. Yeah. Now it's a regular feature. We have two matter of fact. But like for the children it's 14 November. For students of 6 and above, it's sometime it will be November 30th. So you all are invited. All right. We'll be very happy to see you on 30th of November when we have our annual cultural function at school. That's for the senior schools, middle and senior school, class 6. And then for kids, it's up to class. It's on 14th November always. It's fixed. And we also have sports meets for children and for all, starting from the Montessori A to right up to class 12. And we have like this inter-school competitions every year. We have a rock band competition. Okay, probably you are aware of that. Every year we host a inter-school rock band competition. And schools from all over Guwahati, they kind of participate in that. And then we also have a Bihu festival, Bihu dance competition on around the Bihu time in January. And then Cyber Fest, that's another big ticket event that we organize. It's IT related, competitions. That's held over a period of 2 days, and schools from all over in Guwahati, not just all over Guwahati, even from outside Guwahati, they come and participate. It's now really, like I said, a big ticket event. So if we normally give send out press notes, announcing these events. So if you come across those, don't wait for any personal invitation. That probably not happen. It's not possible. Do please come in. Just walk into the school. We'll be so happy to have you here. Okay. Thank you very much once again for organizing this beautiful function. And keep in touch. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Babu sir, for your kind words of blessing and inspiration. The inspiration that you have given us a long way back, since 30 years, we have all gathered here once again in this dais. And very nice to see so many of our friends who we have not met for a long time. Even the teachers who we have not seen for a long time. They are all with us today. Thank you very much, Babuda, Mandira sister, Mamidi, for your gracious presence. And also you are very enlightened to see all our teachers over here. Thank you very much. Now may I have the pleasure to hand over the mic to Mohesh Shathabe. Please take it.